Hi, I'm Charlie.
And I'm Colin.
And today we're going to be talking about some of the wildflowers that can be found along Asbury trails. So ragwort, or butterweed as it is also known as, can be found in 17 different states. It can grow up to a height of 3 feet and prefers rich, acidic soil. Cool, moist woods, like the ones we have here at Asbury, so it grows plentifully. It was brewed into a tea and used medicinally by American Indians for numerous small ailments, including birth complication and lung ailments. However, its leaves are actually slightly toxic if ingested improperly. It can cause some liver inflammation, and if touched, can cause some skin irritation.
The larkspur wildflower is a perennial that appears on hillsides and in meadows. This flower typically tends to bloom in the early spring through the late summer. Taking a walk through the woods or through a meadow, you would likely see many of these flowers planted around. These plants do not bloom well in hot or dry weather. That's why in Kentucky they tend to bloom so much better than in a lot of other places in the United States.
So as you walk along Asbury's Trail, you might notice a tall plant topped by white flowers. But don't let this plant fool you. It's actually not a wildflower, it's an invasive weed, and its common name is the garlic mustard. And I'm sure it comes as no shock to hear, but it is actually edible. The difficulty, though, with garlic mustard is that it grows in direct sunlight and in total shade, making it very hard to get rid of. And it can be found all the way from Alaska to Georgia, and it makes itself even more difficult to get rid of by the fact that its seeds can actually lay dormant in the soil for up to 5 years.
The celandine poppy is a flower that is typically from Missouri, but found often in Kentucky as well. It typically blooms in the spring and grows to about 12 to 18 inches in size. Kentucky and Missouri are a lot like each other in their hillsides and their valleys and stuff like that, so that's why we see many of these in Kentucky just like we do in Missouri.
The purple Phylacea is a beautiful wildflower that can be found along most of Asbury trails. It blooms blue, purple, and violet from March through June and can reach a height of 2 feet, preferring cool, rich, and moist woods. It can be found in much of the eastern half of the United States and is identified by a white star in the flower's mouth.